Hi guys, it's Colleen from Soulmate Soul 1111. I'm here to do your weekly love, general love readings. This reading is going to be for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. As I said, these readings are general, so if it doesn't resonate with you, I urge you to watch some other fantastic YouTube readers where they may be picking up on your energy. If it does resonate with you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, you know. It's a general love reading in the heart space of the fire signs, and we're going to look at past, present and future. My plan with these readings is to keep them kind of short and snappy, so realistically no more than 15 minutes ideally, just because it gives you a little update through the week surrounding matters of the heart. I'm going to go with one more. Do this. I hope you've all been keeping well. If you do want to, I've got an Instagram page. You're more than welcome to follow me on. It's at Soulmate Soul 1111. It's not a place where I put my readings just yet. It's a place where I quite, put positive quotes and things to keep the vibes high. So if you're in need of some inspiration and you want to follow, then feel free to check out the Instagram page. One more for my fire signs. Okay. Overarching energy. The star, wishes being granted. What's going on with our fire signs? Past situation. Taking a leap of faith, walking away from an existing relationship that you're in. Somebody new coming in and making an offer or a proposal, that could be. And speaking your truth. New cycles coming, new cycles starting, wishes being granted. This person that you're wishing for has required you to take a leap of faith and actually move away from an existing relationship that you're in. Somebody's come to you and made an offer and they communicated their truth about how they feel for you, and this has caused you to make a decision and speak your truth. Perhaps you've been in a relationship for a while that you're not happy in, fire signs. Yeah, I do feel a little bit like this has been a relationship, you were in a relationship that was very toxic for you and that you felt kind of stuck in, but you've had to kind of take a leap of faith without really knowing the outcome. You know, you want to move towards the love that you deserve. And this, for me, this card here, the Eight of Cups is about divine love. You can see the cup in the top there. Eights are about movement and change. The Fool is about taking that leap of faith and moving forward. Six of Cups, sixes are about problem solving. So again, I think you've realised that. And actually, interestingly, this comes under the same category as the Devil. So I think it's a case, that song by Kylie, Better the Devil You Know. I'm sure it's by Kylie Minogue. Maybe you've been in a position where you've had an offer of love from somebody else that could be a divine connection, and you're trapped in a karmic situation here, and you have to speak your truth to that existing partner about what your intentions are. It feels a bit like, fire signs, you're wishing for more. You're wishing for more than what you've currently got. The exchange of love with the current relationship has been toxic, and it's not been an equal exchange, it's not been an equal balance. You've put in more than you've got out. Yeah. I think you've stayed in this relationship and you've been scared to walk away from this relationship, fire sign, because this person has brought you stability financially. And I think you've recognised that, that cycle of those thought processes coming to an end. Tens are about completion. Eights are about movement. So I feel like you're moving towards finding stability in yourself. And you just want a bit more out of this, out of this relationship. Yeah, look, clarifying on the Six of Cups. Sixes are about problem solving. You're trusting in your intuition. You're manifesting this, this divine relationship that it is that you want, and walking away from this, seemingly very stable relationship, but at points it's toxic for you. Perhaps it's, financial and financial needs and material needs being met, but emotionally you're just not present there, fire signs. Yeah, look. New beginning here in speaking your truth. You've got a clarifier of the Fool again. This has come up twice in this reading in the past. So, this is going to take a leap of faith for you, because you're essentially relinquishing all of the, the financial stability that you have in favour of making your wish come true. Okay, so let's take a little look at the present situation for you fire signs. I'll leave these cards out. Let's go with a quick 7 shuffles on this one because that's my lucky number and I'm a fire sign too, so let's see what it's got to say. 3, 4, 5. I almost feel a little bit like you put, you know, in the past you know, the relationship would have fulfilled you and now it's not, you know, you want more. One more for my fire signs, please. Present situation of the heart. Weekly love reading. Today being the 30th of April. So let's move these cards up. And let's take a look. Yeah, look. You've been battling with yourself. Or potentially battling with this person because you want to leave the relationship. Wow, wow, wow. This is why I like shuffling on the screen, guys. So your overarching energy in the present situation is that you've been, you know, there's been a battle, there's been a struggle, but you've got a King of Cups and a King of Wands here. So this I feel is you, fire signs. You know, King of Wands is fire sign anyway, but I do feel a little bit like this, you know, this arguing and fighting with this person has been, you know, a huge burden for you, and you do just want to get out of the relationship and take some time for yourself to heal. You know, you need to just mentally get yourself into a position where you're not so scared of walking away from, you know, the financial security that you have in this current relationship. You know that you need to act, you need to move forward, you know, and, you know, once you take, you know, once you relieve yourself of the burden and you stop the battling in this situation, you will heal. You know, I think you've reached a point where, you know, this is what you want in life, the King of Cups. You know, you want somebody that can not only fulfill, you know, your financial commitments and, you know, to provide stability in this realm, but you also want somebody that you can connect with on a level. You know, that for me, fire signs, feels like what your wish is. You know, you want somebody that can emotionally connect with you, and you know that you need to act to be able to get this. You know, it's, you know, sometimes relationships, they you know, they evolve organically, or they, you know, you grow together, you grow apart. And I do feel, yeah, look, clarifying the King of Cups is the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands again is a twin flame reading, so perhaps there has been another soul connection with somebody that you that you've been denying, that you've been battling with, and you know that this current relationship that you're in, this card fell out, the current relationship that you're in has been toxic. And not necessarily because that person treated you badly, just because actually you're not getting your fulfillment. Clarifying the King of Wands is the Ace of Swords. So again, this has come up in the past and the present situation. Fire signs, my advice to you based on this is that you've got to speak your truth. You know, now's the time to act in this present situation. You've got to act about what's, you know, and be true to yourself. I think the more you keep denying the truth, the more damaging it's being, the longer that burden's going to go on for. And realistically, in your present situation, the 10 of Wands is wanting that burden to finish. You want that to come to an end. I think you've just got to make a decision. You know, I'm not seeing any 2s here, and 2s are about making decisions. So perhaps this decision has already been made, and you're just in the process of kind of, in England we call it getting your ducks in a row. You know, organising everything. You know, what steps need to be made. Clarification for the 4 of Wands. Present situation. Yeah, King of Pentacles, look. I think once you make this decision, you've got 3 kings now in your present situation, fire signs here, which tells me that you're in a position where you're balancing yourself. You've got the King of Cups emotionally. You know that you know you want a connection that fulfills you. You know you need to act in this current connection that you're in and speak your truth and clarifying your healing. Once you go through that process of healing and you release the burdens of this current relationship, you will come into your King of Pentacles. You will find that stability and that security within yourself. You know, in the 3D. I think you just need to be honest. You know, to get the Ace of Swords about new beginnings in this reading, in the past and the present, it tells me that you need to move forward. No sooner did I say that, the Page of Wands comes up. Pages are about communication. You need to communicate with your existing partner about the relationship and how you're feeling. You know, that this relationship is burdening you. It's just not, you know, it's not fulfilling you at this stage. And I think in your headspace you are just worrying about that, you know, being an argument, or perhaps this argument has already happened. Right, so more importantly, moving in towards the future for my fire signs, please. Let's go with 4, because, you know, the clarifier on your heart space, your present situation was the 4 of Wands. So let's go with 4, because 4 is the number for stability, and 4 is also, 4 of Wands is my twin flame card in the deck. So last one. Overarching energy, 6 of Wands, victory. Going public with how you feel. This can be about going public. You know, going public with what your thoughts are. Don't battle this within yourself. Don't battle with the person involved. At the end of the day, you know, if the relationships have run its course, it's run its course, you know. Interesting. Okay, so we've got the Page of Wands, clarifying the ten of Wands, sorry, end of a cycle, moving forward, communicating honestly about how you feel, not fighting that situation anymore. There's going to be a situation, once you've covered that off in the present situation, the future situation, I'm seeing that there's going to be an offer. It's a small offer, but there's going to be some financial, you know, there's going to be communication surrounding finances. It could be the offer of a new job potentially, or it could be a new love. We've got the Ace of Cups here, and Aces again are about new beginnings. Filling your cup of love, investing in you, healing yourself, moving away from this toxic current relationship that's just not fulfilling you emotionally, filling your own cup of love and loving yourself. I think, yeah, my steer on this is this Page of Pentacles is moving towards the Ace of Cups there, and there's going to be, you know, financially there may be some struggles, but there's definitely going to be an offer of money, or a job, something to do with money. I do feel that the burdens, you know, when you look at the past and the present, sorry, the future and the present, here you've got 2 tens, which is cycles coming to an end. Sorry, that's the 9 of Swords. So there's definitely, you've been losing sleep and feeling burdened, and you've been having anxiety, and you know that this situation in your headspace needs to come to fulfillment. 9s are about fulfillment, you know. So I think, yes, in the beginning, there, you know, there's going to be conversations surrounding money, perhaps a divorce settlement, and it's going to make you, you know, focus on yourself. And yes, there may be some pressure financially for you, which could be, you know, a pressure point for you in your headspace, but, you know, you will overcome that. That 9 will become a 10. And also that's clarified for me with the Knight of Pentacles. You know, an offer of some work that will better your financial situation, where the outcome overall is going to be victorious. Let's pull a couple of, oh no, we're going to do the clarifiers on these so we get some clarification on the Page of Pentacles for you, fire signs. Yeah, King of Cups again, look. Present and future situation here, you know, you've got to love yourself. You know, money's important, but it's not the be all and end all. Emotionally, you need to look after yourself. Yeah. You know, when I spoke about the Ace of Cups being, you know, loving yourself, the Hermit is about going within, trusting your own wisdom, trusting your own intuition, because there will be an offer. Perhaps even an apology. There could be an offer in the future over the disagreement with this current relationship that you know needs to come to an end. But don't let money be the sole reason you stay in a relationship. You know, you hear of this all the time, people, you know, afraid. But based on this reading, you know, you're going to be victorious. The outcome is good. Yeah, look, you've got, what have we got here? We've got the Knight. I'm just checking the Knights. No. Yeah, we've got the Knight of Swords. I think a job offer is going to come in for you very, very quickly. Air's really quick, fast moving energy. And whilst, you know, the swords can be about communication, I do feel in this instance, it's not. It's about this offer of a job. There's definitely going to be an offer, and once this relationship comes to fruition and you bring that cycle to a close with the 9 of Swords, I do believe that there's going to be a quick offer of work that is going to, you know, give you the financial stability that you need. 9 of Swords, clarification please. The Moon. Yeah. Don't deceive yourself about the situation. You know, things are not always as they seem. So if you're assuming that you're not going to be financially secure, then, you know, you're deceiving yourself, because based around this, you know, this reading is telling me that there will be an offer of work, one that you're not seeing. But it's definitely a cycle of a relationship needing to come to a close. And perhaps the reason this relationship has come to a close, interestingly, is because there's been some deception on that person's part, possibly even yours, who knows. But you definitely need to release the burdens and you know, the strain and the anxiety surrounding money. You need to focus on healing yourself and doing what's right. Okay, let's pull a romance angel card for you. Let go of control issues. So allow this situation to unfold naturally. Again, that's what I was saying. That mirrors the Hermit and it mirrors the Magician card in trusting your own intuition. You know, all of the answers and all of the solutions are within you. You just need to empower yourself to believe that. Yeah, look, it says flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. I think once this, you know, this relationship and this cycle of this relationship comes to an end, you're going to find strength within yourself and somebody new may well come in. But my advice with the flirt card is not about physically flirting with somebody. It's about kind of just, the key word in that card is light-heartedness. You know, I think you need to not be so tough on yourself. You know, your thoughts control your feelings and your feelings control how you behave. So I think maybe just kind of work on being light-hearted with yourself through this process. But the overall outcome on it, look, is victory. Okay, fire signs, that concludes your reading for this week. Please note that the readings are timeless. So if you watch this at any time and it resonates with you, then the reading is for you. Okay, take care guys, and I will catch up with you next week. Bye bye.